What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Downright Random. See, we always keep laughing before we come in because I keep doing stupid stuff that it's very childish, but it's funny. Anyway, speaking of actually child kind of stuff, which is so the other day, this is gonna sound weird, but what are things from like your childhood of products that you remember that are completely different nowadays? Like I have two things. They both involve soda, but they're kind of strange.
Well, I think we didn't even do our introduction. Holy moly. Did you do the intro?
No, I didn't. I just came into it. I started talking about childish stuff and I just forgot. So welcome back, guys. This is Downright Random. I am Mike. This is Janine.
Hey.
And sometimes we forget what we're doing.
Why did you have like a Jack Sparrow kind of this is what we're doing? That was a horrible Jack Sparrow, but that's kind of how you sounded.
I sounded coherent to myself, at least. I don't mean maybe when I watch this back and listen to it. I'll
You're gonna be like,
what did I say? But I thought I was coherent, so I don't know.
Okay, so to go back to your question.
Yeah, back to my question.
I don't know if it's like, is it because I remember it different or things just just change? Things
were different. Okay, I'll tell you the two things I was thinking about the other day. I don't know why this went in my head.
Okay.
But it's very strange, but you'll probably remember it. So, two things, and they're both about soda.
Okay.
One, remember soda was in tiny little like bottles, like glass bottles back in the day, and then like the wrapper that was around it wasn't like just a plastic cellophane wrapper. It was actually like almost like a sponge foam thing around it, and the little glass bottles.
You were going shopping, but okay.
No, I mean it wasn't. Yeah. It wasn't like squishy foam, but like it was. It had like
more quality.
It had like actual like cellulose in between the thing. It wasn't just a plastic. Okay, I'm guessing that you don't remember that. And then two,
I wasn't like an 11-year-old going, well, check this cellulose out, and this is amazing.
You're stupid. Don't. It's not about cellulose. It's just the way the wrapper was. The wrapper was kind of like a foam thing that went around. Let's see if I can find one real quick. But the other thing is the 2-liter bottles.
Okay.
Okay. They used to have like a black thing on the bottom.
Yeah.
They don't do that anymore.
No.
And I love those things because I would always want to like take them off and like use them for things.
Things are cheaply made now. I think they realized with more production.
Okay, look at this.
Okay. More production, you have to cut some things out.
I'll put this picture up on the thing. But I just pull up and it was one of the first things on Macari. I didn't even search Macari. I just searched in Google.
So people are like selling
vintage 2 Pepsi glass bottles with foam labels.
This person should be your friend. Okay. Interesting.
You don't remember that?
I don't really remember that, but it's possible that we had that, but I'm pretty sure we did because, that was probably what it was, but I don't remember it. It didn't that's not something that stood out to me.
But like
how much was $50 for 2 empty bottles of their Pepsi bottles.
But like these labels were like foam.
Interesting. I'd have to see it in person and feel it because I don't.
Well, I'm not spending $50 on it just to rip them off, just to show you.
Like if we saw somebody like at an estate sale or something like that, and they had it, I honestly don't remember that. Like,
but then like the large Coke bottle.
I do remember that. And if you want, you can. We'll try to either insert a picture or like put it on our Instagram. Follow us at Downright Random. But I don't remember that. And maybe, like I said, it could just be that's something that didn't stick out to me. But when you think about it, the amount of places that people go to grocery shop and such has increased tremendously. So with that, you have more shelves you have to stock. So product things are going to change. There's, things they feel like outdated after a while. Certain materials aren't as inexpensive or whatever. So that's probably why.
But it's like.
But I wonder when they stopped that. I don't really remember when the transition to what we have now, opposed to that.
That was a weird bottle shape. That was a 3-liter, not even a 2-liter.
Mike is going down the rabbit hole.
But like those are like for some reason the other day, that's like what. Look at this. Even this one, on my childhood memories, and this is the same thing. It's the Coke one, but it's the foam label.
See, my childhood memories go to quarter waters. I don't think about soda bottles with foam labels. Mine is. Me and my brother were having this conversation.
Foam.
Yeah, that's what stuck out in my head.
People
quarter
are-
waters.
I remember these things.
So
Holy crap.
maybe there's like a Facebook group that, holy moly, 1985 foam 10-ounce bottle. I don't know.
$450.
Why does that say Stranger Things?
Probably
though?
because
Did
they had them on
probably-
Stranger Things. Probably because
Oh.
just the date and everything.
Yeah,
like
because
that.
they had to make it look authentic.
Holy crap.
$450, guys. Ooh. I mean, if you collect that, maybe, I don't know, but there's probably a Facebook group for people who remember this.
Wow.
I don't know.
But see, it's a thing though. People remember this.
There's a thing for everything. There are things for people who, one thing about soda that I did not like, and
What's
even
that?
thinking about it, and I don't know if we mentioned this in another video, but the clear Pepsi,
Yeah.
I don't know why
Crystal Pepsi.
that weirded me out so much. Like, it weirded me out. Like, I remember it came out and I was just like, yeah, I don't know about this, guys.
It just didn't have the colored syrup.
No, it just, I don't know. For some reason, it weirded me out. It's kind of like also when people do like the condiments and they change it like purple or green and all this other stuff. Like when it's not like the normal color that you're used to, I'm just like, it's just a little weird. It's just a little weird to me. But didn't it taste a little different too?
I think it did taste.
Yeah, I think because I don't think it was just the look. I think it tastes, and I kind of remember it had like a weird taste to it.
I'm not a Pepsi person, so I
Yeah.
don't really like drink Pepsi. So
Yeah. What is that? What is that whole like I'm not a Pepsi person or I'm not a Coke person or I am a Coke person?
I mean, it had different flavor. I mean,
Okay.
like Coke is different than Pepsi. Like they're
People
both
always-
colas.
People always have to like announce that.
Well, that's because those are the two biggest like rivals
Yeah.
in the soda world.
It's interesting. Like, do you have people that say, like, what's the opposite of Doritos? Does Doritos have like a? I think they kind of.
I don't know if Doritos has a.
Yeah. Do they have like a competitor? Like I'm not a Doritos guy. I'm a
I don't know.
guy. Like,
What? What was that noise?
Fill in the blank. I don't think they have like a.
When do we do fill in a blank with a? What?
It's a new time.
No.
It's a new language. But yeah, I don't think Doritos has like a.
At least not a name brand version.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure you can get like
Because,
a Walmart
like,
brand or whatever.
Yeah, because like you have Mountain Dew. What would be the opposite of like? What would be like? I'm not a Mountain Dew. Like I don't know why you'd be a Mountain Dew.
Cocaine.
I'm not a Mountain Dew. I'm a Red Bull. I was kidding. Both equally disgusting. No, but like, isn't that Is a Sun Drop like Mountain Dew? No. What would you say? You're more of the soda expert.
I mean, I don't drink tons of soda.
No, I know, but I'm
mean,
just saying you've probably ventured out into. I don't know. What would be the opposite of like? There has to be something else that someone they don't drink Mountain Dew, but they drink like another one.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't drink that much soda. I mean, my sodas that I drank were like Sprite, 7-Up.
Okay, so what's better, Sprite or 7-Up? Which one do you like better?
Well, they're different. I mean, they are different. I mean, I guess between the two,
Yeah.
I mean, I would gravitate towards Sprite,
Sprite?
probably just for
Yeah.
the main reason it's more available in a lot of places. I mean, 7-Up's making a comeback.
Yeah.
A lot of things, but there's a lot of times that if you go into just like a C store and just go into the grocery thing, the refrigerator thing,
It's
like
mainly gonna be
Sprite
Sprite,
is
yeah.
going to be what's in there.
Yeah. Do kids still play 7-Up in school? That's not for you. I'm just asking.
Heads up, 7-Up.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyways, so Sprite or 7-Up. So if someone, what about? I'm trying to think because I'm thinking more flavor, not really thinking about brand, but because like I'm thinking more like flavor. So would you want root beer or cream soda? Which one would you gravitate to?
But again, they're different.
No, I know that. But if someone said, "Hey, do you want a root beer or a cream soda?" Which one would you go for?
It's just a regular cream soda.
Oh God, Michael, please! What is everything? Yes, this is just the regular.
Well, you can
There's
get like an orange
there's
cream soda. You can
come
get like a cherry
on.
cream soda. What do you mean?
You
Come
gotta
on,
go
that's
for
what it is.
the luxury ones. Let's just
It's not a luxury one.
let's just go cream soda, dude. Come on.
I'd probably go for a root beer.
Okay. Just why is that?
I'd prefer the taste over root beer.
Okay.
I mean, I like cream soda.
Yeah.
But
I always felt like I liked cream soda, but I had to be in the mood for it. Like I don't
Yeah.
feel like it's like cream soda all the time. Like I feel like you have to be kind of like in the mood for cream soda.
so if you had like a cherry cream soda, you'd be more in the mood because it's a better flavor, right?
the luxuries.
How is it a luxury?
Just
I don't understand how a scientist dripping little flavors into a thing is luxury.
Because most people that when you're getting like the case of sodas, you're not going, let's get cherry, you're just thinking cream soda, root beer. You're not thinking, I know like now they have like the cherry Coke and all that other stuff, but I feel like back in the day we didn't need all that.
We had cherry
extra.
Coke back in the day.
Okay.
Why are you making?
I
Why
always
do
feel
you
like-
make it seem
I always
like
feel like-
you grew up in,
No,
in
I'm
like
not saying that.
this like
No, but
isolated area
No,
that
I'm
there
just
weren't
saying, like,
flavors in soda?
sometimes like you just kind of go for the simple one because then like people go, oh, I want Coke. Oh, you got cherry Coke. I don't really like cherry. So it's like, but then sometimes you would get it and you go, wow, this is some really good Coke. It's like cherry Coke. You know, it's like a special occasion. I just
See,
sometimes you just have to keep things.
This is how I
simple.
learn. So this is how I've learned more stuff about you.
No, but you throw
that-
too many things in the mix, and then now it's like, I don't really know if I want that. People just sometimes just want Coke. You know, I just want cream soda. You don't got to throw all the extra stuff in there.
But see, there's a reason why like they would add like grenadine or something like that to a soda. Mm-hmm. So you have that extra flavor.
Okay.
I don't know why this is such like a thing.
Sometimes I don't know. I just think that you just get what you get, and you just keep it simple. So you know, across the board, everyone's gonna be like, okay, that's just regular, you know. But I know there's different.
So here's the thing.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Break it down now.
Have you ever had a sarsaparilla?
I don't think I have. I don't think I know. What is it? Red? It sounds like it should be red. What?
It's probably red, yes.
So I've probably seen it before, but what is it exactly?
I mean, it's just a soda, but I mean, it's like a cherry kind of like soda. But it seems that anytime there's things that have flavors, you don't.
No,
wanna...
it's not that. Like I said, when you get stuff, when you're getting in bulk, you have like a barbecue or something like that. You're not thinking, oh, you know, you're just grabbing whatever, you're throwing it in the cooler, and that's what people get. You get your ginger ale, but I know now even ginger ale is like fancy. They got all these different kinds of. I don't even like. Sometimes I just think it's unnecessary, but
I mean, I like plain ginger ale, but
Yeah.
I mean, there's like the cranberry ginger ale,
cranberry,
and
which
things
is
like that,
which
but,
that one is good and everything. But sometimes like when you're like
but I mean, those come around during Christmas time. But then they put cranberry in every soda.
everything, yeah, and it's overkill.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, okay, we get it. Cranberry Christmas, cranberry Thanksgiving, we get it.
We get it.
Just like with the pumpkin, it's like okay,
It's that time of the month.
yeah, time of the year. But it's like everything is pumpkin. It's like they put pumpkin in everything. Dog food, biscuits at Bojangles. They don't do that, but do they? No, they have sweet potato.
They have
don't-
sweet potato, but they have that year round.
Yeah, they don't have like pumpkin biscuits.
That's sweet potato.
Now people are gonna be like, why don't they have pumpkin biscuits? They should at Bojangles, but I don't know. I just feel like sometimes things are a little overkill. For example, now they're doing like the cereals and you mash them up. What do you think would be
Okay,
like?
so as
'Cause
far
I
as like
think-
the
yeah.
mashups, that's what we did as kids anyways,
Thank you.
because we had 2 boxes of cereal.
Yeah.
This one was already open but almost
Yeah.
empty, and
So
this
you
one
had-
either. And so you had to like be like,
to,
oh, there's
to-
not enough.
to
So
make
you
up for a
had
full
to do
bowl
it.
of cereal.
Yeah.
You put it together.
Yeah, so you'd have like Frosted Flakes and like Lucky Charms
There you
sometimes.
go.
It would just
Yeah.
happen. And it's not like that you were wanting to be cool.
It wasn't like you're like,
wanted
I'm going
fill-
to be a mad scientist
You
here.
needed a full bowl.
Yeah. Like what cereals would you like besides like, so you said Lucky Charms and Frosted Flakes?
I mean, that was just random.
That's
guessing.
probably a good one to put together. What do you think would be another good one? You didn't like honeycombs though, right?
I didn't do honeycombs. Like, so some of those corn ones I didn't really do because they got soggy fast.
Yeah.
And I'm not one for soggy cereal.
Okay. Yeah.
Like that's like one of the problems. And I mean, I was kind of like a weird kid
look
on
it
some
up
things. I like like the crunchy flakes
Uh-huh.
kind of cereal.
Yeah.
But
But as
they're
far as like,
as far as like mashing up,
did you like corn pops? Corn pops, is that what it's called?
I mean I've had corn pops, but I don't think it was like one on my list that I had to have or
Yeah.
something.
I'm trying to see if I can find some of the cereal, I guess, matchups or mix-ups, whatever. Let's see. To see what
But I bet you anything that the majority of them are gonna be cereals with like something like a Frosted Flake, because Frosted Flake's just so boring that they're gonna be like, oh, we gotta add this because it needs to be something that kids want.
you think Frosted Flakes are boring?
I think they're plain, yeah.
Because it was like a powdered sugar. Was it a powdered sugar or just like?
No, it was like the Frosted Flakes was just the flakes
Okay.
with like the glaze
So it
on
just
top
has
of
one.
the flakes.
Yeah. So the one that I'm seeing right now, I have to find the actual article, but it's Fruit Loops and Frosted Flakes.
But again, see, Frosted Flakes.
I don't think that I would really like the Fruit Loops and Frosted Flakes. I wasn't really that big on Fruit Loops to begin
I
with.
kind of like Fruit Loops.
Really?
I'd say the majority of the time I remember having Fruit Loops though was when we would get like the little boxes of cereal,
Uh-huh.
and that was just in the
Oh,
mix
okay. Yeah.
of eating them. You know,
Yeah. Those little boxes were fun.
you can still get those boxes at the
Really?
dollar store. Yeah.
Oh. So another one is Frosted Flakes and Apple Jacks. I don't know if I like that.
But why is it still with
It's
Frosted
still
Flakes?
Frosted Flakes, but it's Kellogg's that's doing it. But it's I don't know like why it's still Frosted Flakes. But yeah, I don't know. I wasn't really that big on Apple Jacks either. I don't know. What about you? Were you big on Apple Jacks?
I mean, I had Apple Jacks. I mean, again, I've had probably almost
So
every
what
cereal.
what cereal did you like as a kid? How about we go there?
I mean, again, we had lots of Rice Krispie cereal growing up,
Yeah.
which means that I had lots of sugar in my milk.
Yeah. So there's no other way to really have Rice Krispies but to put a gallon of sugar in it, and then it just sits at the bottom of the bowl and it's just there.
And then you just eat the sugar
Yeah.
out of the bottom.
Yeah. Because it's like, there's no other way. Did you like Cheerios?
I like Honey Nut Cheerios.
Yeah.
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 Like plain Cheerios, I think it just
It's gross.
Yeah.
It's like cardboard pretty much.
pretty
Yeah.
much. But I mean, Honey Nut Cheerios, I do like.
Yeah. I think for me, my favorite cereals were like honeycombs. I liked O's, and I liked raisin bran.
Ooh,
but
yeah, Raisin Bran I like.
But I like Raisin Bran Crunch also. As I got
Yeah.
older, Raisin Bran Crunch was more popular.
Either one of
but-
them was fine with me, but I mean,
Yeah.
I like raisins,
Yeah.
and so yeah, raisins in the
Yeah.
cereal was great.
Yeah.
But like, I also liked Basic Four,
Yeah.
which again,
Is
adult
it-
cereals.
Yeah.
Um,
But it had a lot of other things in it. That's where you had like little banana chips sometimes with
Yep.
certain ones, and you know, so after a while, like the sugary ones were okay, but after a while, it's just like it just wasn't good. Like I absolutely hated the Cookie Crisp. Was it that one? I hated that one.
I remember having Cookie Crisp a lot.
I did not.
But see, the thing I don't like is that all the characters have changed now, so it's no longer the same Cookie Crisp as back in the day.
Yeah. But I didn't like that one. I didn't like the waffle one. I don't remember what it was called. It was just like
The
little
waffle one?
They were like little waffles or something like that. It was like a waffle cereal. I don't remember what it was.
Was it like an Eggo cereal?
Maybe. I just know when you opened it, it was like it was just like a strong smell
Of maple syrup?
Of maple syrup, yeah. And French toast crunch maybe was one. I think
I mean, I used to have French Toast
French
Crunch.
toast crunch. I didn't really like those. Yeah. It was just way too. Oh, was it waffle crisp? I don't remember. It was one of those. I just remember it was like a little waffle thing, and it just smelled of like syrup, and it was just way too much. So even as a kid, I was like, whoa, that's a bit
Yeah.
much. But yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
How many bowls of cereals did you eat at one time? Bowl of cereal.
I mean, most of the time I'd eat one, but I mean, if I was,
no one ate just one.
it was a pretty big bowl.
Oh, okay. So we would have normal size bowls,
What's a normal size bowl?
like a little bowl like this, not like If you can hold it with one hand, that's a normal size bowl. But if you have like
I can hold one of my bowls in one hand. Like
the bowl of cereal that you eat out of, like, is huge. I see them. They're big. That's not a bowl. That's not a bowl for cereal. That's a bowl for, I don't know what. I have no idea, but it's yeah. When I see, I'm like, that's a big bowl for cereal. But I mean, I used to eat cereal out of a cup. I used to eat cereal out of a cup. So
yeah, I didn't eat out of a cup. No,
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry. Whoa,
I
we
didn't
would
do
have
that.
cups specifically for cereal, little plastic cups, and you can eat the cereal out of it.
Okay, remember the movie Friday? That's like what sometimes my cereals would be. Like,
yeah, no, you don't have that big of a bowl of cereal. You have to have a little one, and then if you have a little milk left over, you put just a little bit more cereal.
I mean, I would do that, yeah.
That. Yeah, but you don't have like this massive like sundae bowl. Like you could put like the 3 scoops of ice cream and a long banana. That's probably what that bowl was for. It's probably for a sundae, for a banana split. Like,
oh yeah,
because it's huge, and you shouldn't have cereal out of that.
oh yeah. I think that's the perfect example of what you're supposed to have cereal out of.
But you have like all this specific stuff for different things. So you would think that you would have like a cereal bowl, since
I did have my cereal bowl, and it was probably just that big bowl. That was my cereal bowl.
But yeah, I don't know. Interesting.
All right. So what else? What else?
What else? Like what? Like as far as like what's different?
Yeah. Like what is something that like is completely different? Like nowadays, I don't think the cereal is like gone that crazy. I mean,
I don't think that. Yeah, I haven't.
Just...
Yeah, I haven't really tasted to see if the flavor is the same. But I think it's pretty much the same. It's sugar and crap. And so, excuse me.
You just burped.
I did burp on, but you did it before, and I did it now. And you're
but
probably
I did mine off camera.
But you're probably gonna keep that in.
I will keep that in.
And then you left yours. You're gonna cut yours out.
There's no cutting mine out. Mine was off. Mine was before we started filming. So,
well, people burp. Let's see. Barbie. Barbie's not the same.
I was meaning like food stuff, but
food. Okay. I don't know. I really don't. Okay, so are we gonna do that one thing?
We may.
Okay, so we have something that we may dive a little deeper into this this topic, and then have like visual aids and like a taste test. So we'll try to figure out something like that, because I'm not really sure, because there's things that I had as a kid, like something I had as a kid, but I probably could not eat now. What? A Tootsie Roll.
I've had Tootsie Rolls. They taste exactly the same.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think as an adult I can. There's just certain things that like I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. I don't think I can eat that. But
I think there are times that I'm like that. Like I don't think.
And
I
then
could
you
eat
try
something.
it and you're just like, it's not the same anymore.
Oh yeah, there's definitely some things I'll be like, ooh, that sounds good, and then I
Yeah.
try and I'm like, this isn't the same.
Yeah.
But I mean, we know that they change ingredients of some of these products.
Well, it's a combination of that and also just getting older, and you have a different palate for things.
Yeah, but they do change a lot of these
Yeah.
things. So, because I know that like everyone knows the Oreo one.
And Twinkies, didn't they change Twinkies?
Did
they?
I think they may have, but I don't.
Did you like Twinkies? I always feel like there was a weird film feeling on my teeth after I ate Twinkies.
So I don't know if they've changed the flavor of Twinkies, but I think
Yeah.
they changed the consistency of Twinkies.
Okay.
Because like back in the day, I remember Twinkies. Like I didn't really eat Twinkies a lot. The only time I ate Twinkies was when I'd go over to one of my friends' house, Chris.
He had a Twinkie factory.
He had. So when you went into his pantry, or his parents' pantry,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
like it was like Twinkies and Cokes just everywhere. That was like they probably lived off those.
Wow.
Like so, anytime I'd go over there
Must
or
have had a lot of cavities.
or whatever, like that was where I would have my Twinkies. But like I remember Twinkies having like that cake. Like I mean, it is a cake, but like how it has like that thin like cooked layer almost on the outside of it.
Yeah.
But now it's just sponge.
It's just sponge.
It doesn't
yeah.
have that like
Yeah.
kind of like cooked layer on
Yeah.
it. Kind of like if you take like angel food out of like the pan,
And then you have, like,
it has
that
that crisp kind of like layer
Yeah.
that's like just delicious. Like I remember Twinkies having a layer similar to that, but now they don't. Now it's just completely just
Cost.
foam sponge.
Yeah. Sponge and and filling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I definitely don't think it's the same.
Yeah. I mean, it's possible, but I always just felt like when I ate it, I felt like I've had like a film on, like, I don't know what it was, what, was in it, but
Yeah.
I just didn't like that. And I don't like my teeth feeling dirty. Even as a kid, I didn't like that. It's like
Anytime you eat something, it's gonna put a film.
I
on your
know,
teeth.
and I'm just, but those with Twinkies though, it was like a waxy kind of, I don't know, it didn't seem like it was something that should be consumed.
Do you think any of those Little Debbie products or Hostess products should have been consumed?
No. I think it's one of those things where as a treat maybe, but when you think about, like, when I think about the amount of like sweets that I put down as a kid, it's like, wow, I can't even believe it. And like reading it, I mean, looking at the stuff now.
How many zebra cakes did you have?
Zebra cakes. I used to have like 4 zebra cakes a day. It was bad. It was horrible. Now I will, and that's something I will never, ever eat again. Ever. You'd have to pay me $5 million to eat a zebra cake. No one's going to do that because there's no reason to. But yeah, that was like that was my drug. It really was. It was so bad. And I'm pretty sure now if I took one bite of it, I'd be like, it's so sweet. Like, it would just be horrible probably.
But I'm sure you've had enough of them that you can still taste.
Oh, I know. Just talking
the
about it,
fake
I know.
sugar coating.
I know. Yeah, that icing thing.
But it's not like icing. I don't know what it is. It's not.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
yeah.
It's not icing. It's
Yeah.
not fondant. It's not nothing. It's just weird.
It's just, yeah. It's just, I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's not really icing. It's just like a hard substance of sugar, but smooth and delicious. I'm just kidding. I'm going back. No. No. Anyhow.
But so we know that you have a addiction to zebra cakes back in the day. But there wasn't anything else that you could think of?
No, not really. Like I said, there hasn't really been much that I honestly tried recently that I had when I was younger. So that's why I think maybe we should kind of, revisit some of those things just to see like if they do.
I mean, you were talking about Pop-Tarts. You thought Pop-Tarts had changed.
Yeah, like I feel like the icing, I mean not the icing, the filling has gotten more and more towards the center, and it's just more and more like crust, and it's like just kind of like shrunk to like.
I think the icing has changed.
Really?
Oh yeah, there are times.
No,
there are times I remember
was really thick.
Yeah,
it was thicker.
It was really thick,
yeah.
and you could like when the Pop-Tart's cold. You could break it, and you could see.
Yeah, and it was like a nice layer. Yeah. So, yeah.
So, I mean.
So, like, when it's going through, like, the conveyor belt, and it's like, cooch, you probably used to go like this, cooch, and now it just goes, cooch, cooch.
I don't think that's how it works. I think it's a flow, and they're just going on a conveyor belt. But I think before it was going like this speed, and then
now it's
icing.
like,
now it's like,
it's like, yeah. what even got on it?
No, it's bad now. I'll say I do eat Pop-Tarts from time to time.
Yeah.
It's not something I do regularly, but from time to time I have Pop-Tarts. I mean, the Pop-Tart I had the other day.
You had the new banana one.
I had the new banana one.
Yeah. And how was that?
Artificial. But I mean, it was good.
Would it go into your Pop-Tart rotation? But you didn't try to heat it up. Do you think it would?
I did not try to heat it up.
But I know usually you don't heat them up, so
don't.
it's not something you'd want that extra step.
I like my Pop-Tarts cold.
Yeah.
I know that may sound weird to some people, but
no, some people do eat it cold. Yeah.
I like Pop-Tarts cold.
Yeah.
Like I've had them hot, and like I used to heat them up and stuff. But after trying both, I prefer to eat them cold.
Yeah.
So, but I break them up weird and all this other stuff, and I think I couldn't break them up when they're hot. So
yeah, it's a little bit harder. Yeah.
It's just weird
because then the filling gets a little hot, and it's softer also, so you can't break it like
so,
a nice little.
But I don't know if it would be in my regular rotation. Like the ones that I like cherry is probably like one of my tops, and then probably after that I'll go with like s'mores, and then after that I'd probably go blueberry strawberry, and then. After that, those would probably be my top 4. Top 5 would be, I guess after that, brown sugar.
Yeah. So for me, whenever I had Pop-Tarts, whenever like I'd say to my parents, "Can you get Pop-Tarts?" It was always the brown sugar and then the strawberry.
Yeah.
But I love the brown sugar. But that one I would have hot or cold.
Yeah.
The strawberry, I didn't really like it cold that much. I liked it when it had to be heated up, like in the toaster oven.
Yeah.
So
I mean, but like between like cherry and s'mores, it just depends on if I'm wanting a little more like chocolatey flavor or if I'm wanting just the fruit.
yeah.
I mean, but cherry is probably like my top one. But after that, after like brown sugar, the rest of the flavors are just kind of like
They kind of do.
what?
Yeah, like,
Like,
they have like cotton candy and all this.
I haven't seen cotton
not
candy.
cotton candy. What
No.
was the other one?
They have milkshake. things.
Milkshake is what I was thinking about. Yeah. I
The
don't know.
fudge, I don't like.
Yeah, because fudge is just too much. Whenever something is fudge, it's just too much.
So
Like,
I'm not ones for the
do they have
chocolate.
cookies and cream?
They do have a
Yeah.
chocolate. I'm not one for the chocolate crust.
Yeah.
That's like s'mores is the closest, but it's like a graham cracker kind of crust.
Yeah.
But that's like the closest. Anything that has a chocolate crust, I'm not really fond of.
Are you guys hungry yet?
But I mean, the banana one, it'd probably be. I mean, it'd be after my top 5. I don't know if it'd be one that I would want to go after. I just wanted to try it because it was brand new. It's a
Yeah.
limited edition, and it sounded good.
Yeah.
I mean, it tastes like banana pudding. I mean, it does taste like banana pudding.
Does
But
it
it is
taste like a
artificial.
banana like Now Later?
It has a similar
Yeah, that's
similar
what I
flavor,
imagine.
that
Yeah,
artificial
yeah.
flavor to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
Now Laters. Now or later. Now and later. Now later. That's how people would say it. How did you say it?
Now or later.
Yeah. See, we go now later.
No.
Now or later. Now or later. Oh, Michael. Now or later.
Okay.
Calculator.
Anyways, guys, I don't know how we're getting on this one.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, do you remember like certain food things that have definitely been different now? Like,
Yeah.
what has changed? Like, is it the soda stuff? Do you remember the foam labels? Do you remember the differences in the cereals nowadays? Do you remember the differences in all that kind of stuff? What is something that's really changed for you? Like, I mean, there's not too much more that I can think of right this second, but I'm pretty sure we're going to be thinking of some
and
stuff.
also if there's something from back in the day that you liked, let us know, like kind of like if you were a 2000s kid, 90s kid, 80s kid, 70s kid, and let us know, because we do want to kind of put something together and see like if we're going to do like a little taste test or something like that, or see if things kind of look the same. Even packaging, like obviously has changed tremendously. Like you were saying about the characters, like they've changed so many characters.
But they're
from
trying to
in
go
the
back to
day.
retro kind of like
Yeah,
packaging.
Yeah.
'Cause
So
they want the people who were fatties as kids to come back.
Nostalgia, yeah. To
Be
kind
like,
of,
oh, that's what it looked like when I was
Yeah,
when I was
I
a
gotta
kid.
get it.
Yeah. So,
Don't get the zebra cake.
anyways, guys, we hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, share, comment, all that fun stuff. And catch you on the next one.
All right.
Later.
Peace.